So the day that you find it.
It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the 49ers and the Bucs, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff. And Goff going to look to throw right away. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 18 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
And when you put the ball in the end zone 13 times on the season, one thing is apparent. You didn't do it all on your own. Offensive line is creating some nice space for you, and you probably get some good blocks downfield from your wide receivers.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Goff. And this pass caught by Gray. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him. And we'll step aside for a moment. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And right side, they're going to go option here. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it right around the goal line. makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Bucs at 10-4 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they have exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt, and this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
guy, what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make the big play and disrupt things.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Gone. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. An inside give, Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Second down and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. This is Brown going up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. They give it to Brown. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jahan Dotson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Niners set to take over on offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34. 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Anderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Goff now to throw. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Goff throwing again. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Goff now looks to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sanders' kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave him exactly what they needed.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Goff. Steps and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front as we'll send you eastward to our... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
2nd and 4. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
2nd and 14. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there. And
he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's gone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They run with McCaffrey off the option. A beautiful fake. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 125 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd, gone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Sanders' kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st down.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Here's a give to Brown. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's Brown.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Brown. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll set up to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Joe Tryon. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Patterson's kick is good.
And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC.
4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 18. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead.
And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one goes for 24 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Handing it off to Brown. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
103 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Right back to Brown. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Jared Goff in the offense. Down by 4. A little under 30 seconds remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Goff's throw caught by Gray.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Goff now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll get him a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last.